Morning. We're back out in the shop this morning. It's just now starting to get daylight. It's probably about 7 o'clock. It's the end of September, and we're doing a little woodworking this morning. So it's a foggy morning. We're getting an early start, so we're gonna get in here and see what we can get into. All right, this is some of the stuff we've been working on. We got some charcuterie boards, and there's a Kentucky cutout back there. We've got two of the liquor cabinets ready to go. Got some challenge coin holders. Got a little bit of honey left. We're about out of honey for the year. This is the current project I'm working on is a kitchen island for a family for a long time, and she wanted it cut up and made into individual cutting boards, charcuterie boards, and whatever you want to call it. But she come up with a design, so she wanted the top left the same. She didn't want all the scuffs and cuts and cup rings and all that sanded out. She wanted all that left on there. So we cut it up, put a band around it, and we're still working on those in the shop now. We'll take a look at it in the morning. And then these liquor cabinets we got two of them ready to go, so he should be here probably today or next couple days to pick those up. Take you around just a little bit. This is a Porter cable dovetail jig that I just got the other day. I bought it used, but it works pretty good. I did the half blind. I'll show you half blind dovetails on those liquor cabinets. So there's kind of quality we get out of that. They come out really good. But I got that as a new addition to the shop. Let me show you that. Then I made a press. For years and years and years, we worked in tobacco. And in tobacco, you press the tobacco into bales. And this is a pneumatic press used to press the tobacco down normally. And I've converted it to a press for my inlays. Started making inlays on the CNC machine, and I needed a press to press my inlay down into the wood. So I made this. I'll hook it up for you and show you. All right, got my microphone on. This is bought me a little airline. I'm eventually gonna run it overhead, I think. But I can show it to you. But you can turn the air pressure, adjust it by your air pressure. And then if this was a board that had an inlay you want to press down into it, you just press it there, and then you can let that sit while you work on another project. But it's kind of a monstrosity, and I ain't completely done with it yet. Need to square it up, and it's just hanging off that one boat. We always had it hanging in the stripping room when we was stripping tobacco. We always had it hanging, and then we'd pull it down and lock it into the press and then press the tobacco with it. But it's just hanging the way it would hang in the stripping room now, and I built this frame on it. So it's kind of stuck in this location, but I can take that one bolt out and move it if I want to. And like I said, I'll probably beef this up, square it up a little bit, and do a little something different to it. But that's my new press. All right, this is a board I'm working on right now. There's 4 12 by 18, and then there's one 24 by 24. This is the current one I'm working on, and I've pin nailed these sides on, and I've got the holes where the pin nails were, so kind of a tip. I would run like this to hide these holes. We're going to use the same sawdust. That was way too much glue. The same sawdust that have used it sanded off here, come out of our palm sander. and put a little glue on there, and then I keep that sawdust in a bag. And then I just dab a little bit of sawdust in that hole with the glue, and it does a really good job of hiding those holes. Kind of make your own perfectly matched wood filler. And you got these holes here. We might fill those in with the CA glue. I've got different, this is a CA glue that I use. And then this is the accelerator. It's Star Bond, and it works really good. But I got 3 different thicknesses. I got a thin, a medium, and a thick. And whereas I'm sure there's different I didn't get down in there at all. Each one of them might come in handy for different uses. The majority of the time, 90% of the time, I use the medium. And then with that accelerator, I was using an epoxy. But with that accelerator, I can go ahead and it speeds it up really quick. As far as the drying time, I can sand it right away. It's already ready to sand now. So I'm gonna get to sanding on this, and then I'll show you the setup. I'll probably go in and get this one sanded. Once I get done sanding it, then I'll go ahead and put it in the laser and go ahead and get our laser going on it, because it'll take a while, and then work on the other one while it's going. All right, I've got it pretty well, I think, sanded out. It's smooth, but I didn't take off the finish that they've applied to it over the years. I've got the back sanded smooth where it set smooth on the table. Got the corners rounded off, gaps filled. A whole lot of this woodworking and stuff that I do is by feel. You just don't want to feel a sharp edge. You don't want to see any blade marks or cut marks or planer marks on it. You want to sand all them out. But it's a lot in how it feels. You know, the sense of feel. If you felt a rough edge or if you felt a sharp edge, it would make a big difference in how you felt about the piece. So that's pretty much done. We're going to put it on a laser now. We're going to laser on this side. I've already got the file set up, so that should go pretty quick. But we'll go ahead and get that on the laser. All right, we got our board centered on the laser, same as we had our last one. We're just going to go to our file, Xtool Studio. And this is our file right here. We're processing on the base plate. I've got it set up for the conveyor feeder, but I'm using it like a base plate. I had a project I was going to do, still need to do, and got it set up, but just haven't done it yet. So we're processing maple plywood we put in here. We're going to go ahead and it's measured, but we're going to measure it again. So we're just going to put our X there in the center, and then we're going to measure how far down it is. And then we're going to mark our processing area. We're going to push that all the way back, which doesn't go all the way to the end of our board. We're going to give ourselves about a 1/4 inch, which will leave us about an inch off of that back. So that's one corner. We can come over here to this other side and leave about an inch over here. And then we'll hit it again. So we're about an inch from the top, go straight across, straight down, about 2 inches over. A little bit more space at the bottom than the top. Okay, that's our framing. So we're going to close this and then hit process. It shows here exactly how it's going to look. Estimated time 22 minutes and 43 seconds. I hit start, now it's ready for us to hit our button. All right, we're just gonna let that run, and then we'll come back to it when we're finished, and hopefully it'll turn out okay.